how we got the name Charming. Walters.
But wouldn't that make you John Charmer? There are millers, not millings. Carpenters, not carpentering.
Me. Wow, you're tougher than I thought. Walters.
As you pointed out, you're imagining me right now. Are you tough on yourself?
Me. You're not going to make me cry, Barbara. Censored off. Walters.
We'll get back to that. You haven't explained why your name wouldn't be Charmer.
Me. If you're really interested, a lot of people's names ended with ing before Alexander Pope started formalizing verb tenses. You still get the occasional Hunting and Manning and Dunning and Redding and so on. Walters.
It turns out I'm not really interested.
Me. Okay. Walters.
So, John Charming, you hunt monsters.
Me. Yes. Walters.
You must be very good at it. I've never seen one.
Me. You probably have. Remember Sleeping Beauty, where the fairies put a whole kingdom under a sleeping spell? Walters.
Yes.
Me. Well, the Fae put most of the world under a spell. It keeps people from noticing any supernatural event that isn't a direct threat to their existence. Walters.
So the supernatural is invisible?
Me. Some beings maybe, but not as a general rule. Walters.
I don't understand.
Me. What did the third person who passed your car this morning look like? Walters.
I have no idea.
Me. Was he or she invisible? Walters.
According to you, they might have been.
Me. Ha! Maybe they were, but probably not. You just didn't notice them. That's how the Pax Arcana works. A zombie could be doing interpretive dance behind you right now, and you just wouldn't register it as anything worth questioning or remembering. Walters.
Is there a zombie doing interpretive dance behind me right now?
Me. No. Walters.
So, this spell, you called it the Pax Arcana?
Me. That's what we call the whole magical truce that the spell helps maintain. Walters.
A truce? That sounds like there was a war.
Me. There was. It was called the Dark Ages. Mankind and magic kind almost wiped each other out. Walters.
Are you talking about inquisitions and witch trials?
Me. Not just them. There are thousands of recorded references to supernatural beings and how to kill them. We just look at those written scraps as proof of how barbaric and irrational ancient people were, instead of treating them as actual historical documents. Like we're so much more intelligent than our ancestors because we have smartphones and espresso machines. Walters.
Are you still talking about fairy tales?
Me. I'm talking about diaries, letters, and court transcripts. Pliny the Elder, Paracelsus, the Book of Kells. And that's only the cases that were written about in a time when most people were illiterate and there were no printing presses or phones or televisions. Figure there must have been thousands of events for every one that got written down. Then figure that for every document that survived the ravages of time, Saxon invasions and church bonfires, there must have been hundreds of... Walters.
You've made your point. So we almost destroyed magical beings. How did they almost destroy us? Wouldn't that have made the history books?
Me. Did you ever hear of the Black Death? Walters. Me. That wasn't just a plague. It was a magical curse. That's what forced us to agree to the Pax Arcana. 2/3 of the Western world died. Walters.
Who is this us you keep referring to?
Me. The Knights Templar. Walters.
So your family didn't just become knights. They became Illuminati.
Me. We don't use the I word. And there are other secret societies and other cultures who help keep mankind and magic kind apart too. Walters.
If no one notices these monsters all around us, why bother?
Me. I said no one notices monsters who aren't a direct threat to their existence. Some are